A fishing trip, a dead body, a stalker, and the question, who sold me out? It's all part of The Lethal Fisherman, the first in a trilogy by local author Joe Burke. You can meet him this weekend, but before that, he's here with a sneak peek. Good morning, Joe. Thanks for being here.
Good morning. Thanks so much for inviting me.
I'm very excited about this. I love local authors. I love when people come in here to talk about their work. So tell everybody what The Lethal Fisherman, without giving too much away, because I know it's a suspenseful book, but give us an idea of what this book's about.
It's basically about a covert operative who got tired of that business, the murder, the torture, and so forth. He retired and became a commercial fisherman to get away from the public. Being out on the ocean is a great way to get away. After about 3 years of peace and quiet, little things start to happen, and he ascertains that someone he should have killed 3 years ago in South America is stalking him. And that's basically the opening premise of the book.
Wow, it sounds like it's pretty intense.
It does get intense, yeah. And it's written strictly from a reality standpoint. I don't have any superheroes. I don't have any impossible events. I tried to keep it as true to form as real life as possible.
As real life can be with stalkers and special ops.
And these things happen,
yes,
you know.
Yeah, they do. So you live here. Is this inspired a little bit by living in this area? I mean, tell us how you got to this.
It was a complete accident. I was walking my dog very early one morning, and the moon was gone. It was overcast. It was black, and I just said, "God, it's dark." And walking a little further, I said, "That'd be a good line to use in something." And a few weeks later, I decided to scribble around and see what I could do. And after a few pages, it just grabbed me, and the idea fermented, and I went with it, and it became a book.
And all that just poured right out of you from one walk on the beach.
Yeah.
That is amazing. That part is really amazing as
well. Well, it's not just the walk on the beach; it's background and so forth, and friends.
Your background kind of fed this, right?
Well, the travels, the locations, experiences that I've had, experiences from people I've known that have been in the services. So yes, it's a culmination of a lot of things put together.
It sounds like one of those page turners that's perfect for summer. Do you think so? Like it's like a good it's really intense. Like you really can't wait to get to the next page.
Oh yeah, I've had a number of people tell me they can't wait for book number 2.
Which leads me to my next question. There are more coming, right?
Yes, there are. They're already with the publisher, and they're slated for 6-month interval releases. So the next one is actually due about 5 months after today.
All right, that's perfect. But this weekend, big for you, you're going to have a book signing.
Yes, I'm going to be at Barnes & Noble this coming Saturday. We'll be there from 2 to 5, unless we're requested to stay longer.
Yeah.
And
if you're selling books, you stay as long as you can, right?
Well, yeah. But they're going to, they're setting up for me. They're doing a wonderful job there.
Good.
And it'll be great.
Good. Well, if you can't wait to meet the author of The Lethal Fisherman, make sure you go Saturday to Barnes & Noble at Mayfair. You can meet Joe there. Thanks so much for coming in and tell us all about it.
Great. Thank you.
Appreciate
you having me.